Hi, my name is Valeria Aguilar. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Pátzcuaro, Michoacán. I'm in my third year of the university studying business administration at the Universidad Michoacana de San Nicolás de Hidalgo in Morelia, the capital of the state of Michoacán. What I enjoy the most about being in Pátzcuaro is that I can walk everywhere. In my free time, I really like to go jogging to clear my mind, and my favorite place to do it is at the Estribo Grande Outlook, one of the most iconic places in Pátzcuaro, where you can see the lake. Hello, my name is Ireri Servin. I'm 21 years old and I live in Pátzcuaro, where I do most of my daily activities. I'm studying pedagogy here in Pátzcuaro and I am the last year of the university. In my free time, I help my mom in the market, where she and all my family work selling fruit and other things. I really enjoy walk to my destinations and I think it's good exercise. When I walk, I also see how beautiful Pátzcuaro is.
Hello, my name is Yolanda, but all my friends tell me Moyi, and if you want, tell me Moyi. I'm studying medicine in Facultad de Ciencias Médicas y Biológicas Dr. Ignacio Chávez. Fortunately, I can come back every weekend, and this means a lot of me because Pátzcuaro is my home. Always that I'm here, I feel safe and calm. It's my home. When I come back, I go to the church with my family, and after that we walk through the Pátzcuaro streets, and it's an activity that I really enjoy.
Hello, my name is Alejandra García Dame. I'm 20 years old and I am from Pátzcuaro, Michoacán. I study psychology at Universidad Michoacana de San Nicolás de Hidalgo in Morelia, the capital of Michoacán, and I think my career is really important for the society and for me too. I live in Morelia, but on weekends I like to go back to Pátzcuaro to visit my family and visit my grandparents. We like to go out to the Plaza Grande to eat in some restaurant, and I go with my grandfather to his handicraft store located in the Once Patios, which is a really touristic place in Pátzcuaro. You've heard Lake Patzcuaro being mentioned several times, but where is it located? Well, this is our planet, our home. Lake Patzcuaro Basin is located in the heart of the state of Michoacán, in the central west of Mexico. The state of Michoacán is well known nationally and internationally for its natural resources and for its biodiversity. And the Pátzcuaro Lake Basin is a clear example of its natural, historical, and cultural wealth. Human presence has been recorded in this region for thousands of years. The Purépecha culture developed here, one of the most representative cultures of pre-Hispanic Mexico. Currently, the most representative activities of the culture and economy of the region are fishing, pottery, embroidering, wood carving, stone carving, weaving, agriculture, livestock, and many others. The Pátzcuaro Lake Basin is made up of 4 municipalities. Pátzcuaro is the most important city on the lake. That is why it bears its name. And it is here where, together with Molly, Ireri, and Ale, we collaborate in a project called Campamento de la Paz, Peace Camp.
Ya viene el público, todos con sus...
The Campamento de la Paz Patzcuaro is an annual summer program for children. Each year, a talented staff of artists from Mexico and other countries challenges our children to ponder a community problem through clowning, puppetry, song, video, painting, and theater arts. I have been part of the Campamento de la Paz Pátzcuaro for almost 6 years, where I am now one of the co-coordinators.
I have participated in the Peace Camp for 5 years. I like so much because working in the Peace Camp, I learned a lot from the children and the different topics.
In the Peace Camp, I began as an auxiliar. I never imagined that I'll become an intern. It's wonderful because I always want to inspire the kids and give them all my knowledgements.
I've been part from the Campamento de la Paz as an intern since 4 years ago, and I have helped to create the songs and to help the kids to express themselves by the arts.
The Peace Camp is also developing a cultural exchange program such as this trip to Massachusetts to share the environmental situation on Lake Patzcuaro and, of course, learn about similar experiences. Lake Patzcuaro is one of the most important bodies of water in Mexico. It is of great importance for its gastronomic, ecological, cultural, historical, and architectural wealth. But today, the Pátzcuaro Lake Basin has severe damage. It's reached uncontrollable levels, causing an unprecedented ecological crisis that threatens the environmental viability and well-being of its inhabitants.
One of the main problems that affects Lake Patzcuaro is the production of garbage and its inadequate disposal.
La basura, la gente usa las barrancas ahora de basureros. Cuando llueve, pues todo eso va al lago.
Another preoccupant problem is the deforestation that affected the Lake Patzcuaro Basin. This is such a problem that if we don't make a change, the Lake Patzcuaro will be only a memory.
Reforestación, hay mucho talamonte, deforestan, pues, o sea, tumban los árboles para plantar aguacates y...
Todo el día es la motosierra, todo el día. Y los camiones baje y baje con trozos, ¿sí?
Close to 80% of the soil in the basin is depleted, and that is because in the last 50 years the human activities have changed the natural balance. For instance, corn has been produced for thousands of years in our area because the people used traditional agriculture, but in the last decades they abandoned those millennial practices and they adopted the modern way of massive production using a lot of water and toxic chemicals, and that not only destroyed the soil but also the ancestral traditions. Since people cannot produce anything else, now they are destroying the last forests for planting avocados.
Todo lo que era bosque se está talando para sembrar aguacate, ¿no? Se podría dejar de talar y sembrar pinos, que aquí es de pino, aquí no es de aguacate. Sino...
In Lake Patzcuaro, there were endemic species like whitefish, a salamander called a choque, and other species. But today, The fauna of Pátzcuaro has changed. None of those species inhabits the lake for many factors, like the introduction of new species of fish, the introduction of floating plant called lirio, immoderate fishing, and pollution in general.
La Secretaría es el que metió lo que es la especie, la carpa, la mojarra.
El achoque, el achoque, pescado blanco, pues ya se extinguieron y pues el lago pues se va acabando.
El gobierno oímos las noticias que luego está mandando muchos millones de pesos de aquí para el lago de Pátzcuaro, pero nadie sabe dónde está llegando ese dinero.
Lake Patzcuaro is indeed dying. Scientists give for 5 to 20 years of prolonged life unless significant change happens. We are here today because we want that change to happen.